Hey, this is Rich, and this is the 2-Minute Marketing Hill Climb. I've been getting emails and phone calls and regular mail from SiriusXM the last month, and they want me to resubscribe because the 6-month trial period that came with the truck is now expiring. And I've intentionally thought to myself, nah, I don't really want it. And that changed a little while ago because they have been progressively making the deal better and better and better, and they finally got it to the point where I couldn't resist. And you might immediately think that the resistance point was they made it so cheap I couldn't say no, and that really wasn't it at all. It was actually, I'm just gonna put it in, it was actually this. They gave me a free Amazon Echo Dot, and I didn't really have in mind that I wanted a Dot, but I've been kind of intrigued with the idea of putting one in the house and just never really got around to it. So when they offered a free $69 Dot to me, it made sense. So I signed up for the renewal for 6 months, and now I have satellite radio that I probably won't listen to a whole lot, but I have the Echo Dot that I want. So where am I going with this? Well, intuitively, most people, when you start saying, special offer, they immediately think discount. And that is usually the worst option that you can have as far as offering, because it's the least compelling, and it is also the one that can hurt your business the most if you're not careful with it. So think of it this way. Let's say you make a 30% margin on your goods or services, and in order to get the sale, you give a 20% discount. Well, the reality is it's not 20% that you've given away, it's 66 and 2/3%, because you've given away 2/3 of your profit. You're covering your expenses, but you have to really start thinking about whether it's worthwhile to offer that kind of a discount versus a premium, which, in the case of the, this thing, if you go onto Amazon, it's $69, but did Sirius have to pay the $69 for it? And my guess is they didn't. They probably went to Amazon and said, we think we're going to need 5,000 of these things, and we want to promote your service, so how much will you sell them to us for? And my guess is that it's probably half. And again, that's just a guess, because if you get an Echo Dot, you also need to have Amazon, which means that they are probably going to look at the long-term value of having a little device in my home where I can say, hey Alexa, order me some more dish soap. And you have to know your math. So you have to know, is the premium worth the long-term value of getting the customer? And if you have your long-term customer value, you can figure that out. And a lot of times it makes sense to even go negative on the initial transaction to gain a customer that you wouldn't have gained otherwise. And it's one of those things that you need to really think through what your end goal is, what your long-term play is, and whether this makes sense for your business. So if you have comments or questions, again, please make sure you leave them down underneath. I'd love to hear from you. You can also direct message me on Facebook, or you can go to the website and email me. It's richard@railgunmarketing.com. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to go to the bottom there, like the page, so that you hear any other new videos. Thanks so much. I'm Rick Bickert, and this is the 2-Minute Marketing Hill Climb. Have a great day.